The 50 euro cent 2001 España Cervantes coin is part of the first generation of euro circulation coins issued by Spain when the euro currency system was introduced across much of Europe. Although euro banknotes and coins officially entered circulation on January 1, 2002, many of the coins, including the 2001 dated Spanish pieces, were minted in advance during 1999 to 2001 to ensure a smooth currency transition. Spain adopted the euro as part of the eurozone, replacing the Spanish peseta, which had been the national currency for over a century. The 50 euro cent coin from 2001 represents the higher denomination within the cent series, which includes 1, 2, 5, 10, 20, and 50 cent coins, and is easily recognizable due to its distinctive golden color and larger size compared to the 10 and 20 cent coins. The Spanish 50 cent coin features a portrait of the famous Spanish writer Miguel de Cervantes, the author of the literary masterpiece Don Quixote. Cervantes is one of the most important figures in Spanish literature and is widely regarded as one of the greatest writers in world literature. By placing his image on the 10, 20, and 50 cent coins, Spain chose to honor its rich cultural and literary heritage rather than political leaders or architectural landmarks. The portrait on the coin is based on a classical representation of Cervantes, showing him with ruffled collar and period attire, reflecting the Spanish Golden Age. Around the portrait appears the word Espa, Spain, identifying the issuing country. Additionally, the year 2001 appears on the obverse, national side, along with 12 stars representing the European Union. The reverse side, common European side, of the 50 euro cent coin, designed by Belgian designer Luc Louix, depicts a stylized map of Europe. In the first series design, used from 1999 to 2006, the map shows the European Union before its 2004 expansion, meaning it reflects the EU's earlier membership configuration. This design includes the denomination 50 euro cent and 12 stars, symbolizing unity and solidarity among European nations. The map style was later modified in 2007 to show a more geographically complete Europe without borders between member states, but the 2001 Spanish coin still uses the original map design. The 50 euro cent coin is made from Nordic Gold, a special alloy consisting primarily of copper, about 89%, with aluminum, zinc, and tin. Despite its name, Nordic Gold contains no actual gold. Its golden appearance comes from the copper-rich alloy. This material was chosen because it is durable, corrosion-resistant, and difficult to counterfeit. The coin weighs approximately 7.80 grams and has a diameter of 24.25 millimeters, with a thickness of about 2.38 millimeters. The edge of the 50 cent coin is uniquely indented with alternating smooth and grooved sections, making it easily distinguishable by touch from other euro denominations. This tactile feature was designed especially to help visually impaired individuals identify coins. All Spanish euro coins are minted by the Spanish Royal Mint, officially known as the Fábrica Nacional de Moneda y Timbre, FNMT. The mint is located in Madrid and has a long history of producing Spanish currency, stamps, and official documents. Coins from this mint often include a small mint mark symbol. On Spanish euro coins, a small crowned M is typically present, representing Madrid. For collectors, the presence and clarity of this mint mark can influence the coin's condition and collectability. In terms of mintage, the 2001 Spanish 50 euro cent coin was produced in large quantities because it was intended for general circulation throughout Spain and, eventually, throughout the entire eurozone. Millions of these coins were struck, making them very common today. As a result, their market value in circulated condition is generally equal to face value, 0.50 euro. However, coins in uncirculated, UNC, or brilliant uncirculated, BU, condition, especially those preserved in official mint sets, may have slightly higher collector value. Proof versions also exist. These were specially struck using polished dies and planchets, resulting in a mirror-like finish and sharper details. Proof coins were usually sold in official collector's sets by the FNMT and can carry a higher premium depending on condition and packaging. The year 2001 is significant because it was part of the transitional period leading to the euro's physical introduction. Although people in Spain were still using pesetas in daily transactions in 2001, euro coins were already being minted and stored. When euro cash was introduced in January 2002, Spain experienced a rapid currency changeover, and the peseta was gradually withdrawn. This makes 2001 dated euro coins historically interesting as they represent the final preparation phase of one of Europe's largest monetary transformations. From a numismatic perspective, collectors examine several factors when evaluating next top. The 50 euro cent 2002 coin is one of the original denominations introduced at the launch of Eurocash on January 1, 2002, when euro banknotes and coins officially entered circulation across much of Europe. Although the euro as an accounting currency had existed since 1999, physical coins and notes were first used by the public in 2002. The 50-cent coin is part of the euro cent series, which includes the 1, 2, 5, 10, 20, and 50-cent denominations, and it quickly became one of the most commonly used coins in everyday transactions due to its practical mid-range value. The euro was adopted by 12 European Union member states in the first wave: Austria, Belgium, Finland, France, Germany, Greece, Ireland, Italy, Luxembourg, Netherlands, Portugal, and Spain. Each of these countries issued its own national version of the 50 euro cent coin in 2002, all sharing the same technical specifications and common reverse design but featuring different national symbols on the obverse. The 2002 50 euro cent coin is made of an alloy known as Nordic Gold, which contains approximately 89% copper, 5% aluminum, 5% zinc, and 1% tin. Despite its name, Nordic Gold contains no actual gold. The alloy was chosen because it has a golden color, is durable, resistant to corrosion, non-allergenic, and difficult to counterfeit. The coin weighs 7.80 grams, has a diameter of 24.25 millimeters, and a thickness of about 2.38 millimeters. Its edge is finely milled, reeded, allowing for easier identification by touch and helping prevent counterfeiting. The electromagnetic signature of Nordic Gold also allows vending machines and automated systems to recognize the coin accurately. The reverse side, common European side, of all 2002 50 euro cent coins was designed by Belgian engraver Luc Luix. It features a stylized map of Europe on the right side, with the denomination 50 euro cent displayed prominently, along with a large numeral 50. Around the outer ring are the 12 stars of the European Union, symbolizing unity and harmony among the member states. On the early 2002 issues, the map depicted the European Union as it existed before the 2004 enlargement, showing national borders between countries. This original map design remained in use until it was modified in 2007 to show Europe as a single landmass without borders, symbolizing further integration. Therefore, the 2002 coin represents the first version of the euro's common reverse design. The obverse side, national side, differs depending on the issuing country. For example, Germany's 2002 50-cent coin features the Brandenburg Gate in Berlin, symbolizing unity and peace after German reunification. France's version shows a sower, la semouse, a traditional national symbol representing the French Republic. Italy's coin displays the equestrian statue of Marcus Aurelius from Rome's Capitoline Hill. Spain's coin features the portrait of King Juan Carlos I, for the 2002 issue. Belgium's coin shows King Albert II. Austria's version depicts the Vienna Secession building. Greece's coin shows Eleftherios Venizelos. Each national design reflects important historical, cultural, or political aspects of the issuing country while maintaining the standard euro format with the circle of 12 stars. Because 2002 was the first year of euro coin circulation, mintages were extremely high in most participating countries. Millions, and in some cases hundreds of millions, of 50-cent coins were produced to supply the population and replace former national currencies such as the German mark, French franc, Italian lira, Spanish peseta, and others. As a result, most 2002 50 euro cent coins are very common in circulated condition and are generally worth only their face value of 50 cents. However, uncirculated coins, coins from official mint sets, proof versions, or coins with minting errors may carry a premium among collectors. The introduction of the euro in 2002 was one of the largest monetary transitions in modern history. Approximately 300 million people began using the same physical currency within a short transition period. National currencies were gradually withdrawn from circulation, and banks exchanged old coins and banknotes for euros. The 50 euro cent coin quickly became important for daily purchases, public transportation, vending machines, and small retail transactions. From a numismatic perspective, collectors often seek to assemble complete 2002 euro coin sets from all original 12 Eurozone countries. Since each country has its own national design, this means there are 12 different 2002 versions of the 50 euro cent coin. Some versions are scarcer than others depending on mintage numbers. For example, smaller countries like Luxembourg produced fewer coins compared to larger economies like Germany or France. Additionally, proof sets struck for collectors, especially those produced in limited quantities, are more valuable than regular circulation coins. In terms of grading, circulated 2002 50-cent coins next top. The 50 euro cent 2008 Malta coin is part of the first official euro coin series issued by Malta after it adopted the euro as its official currency on January 1, 2008. When Malta joined the Eurozone, it replaced the Maltese lira with the euro, and 2008 became a historic year because it marked the country's first participation in the shared European currency system. All Maltese euro coins from 1 cent to 2 euro were introduced with national designs that reflect Malta's cultural identity and historical heritage, and the 50-cent coin carries one of the most important national symbols of the country, the coat of arms of Malta. The 2008 Malta 50 euro cent coin is made of Nordic Gold, which is not actual gold but a special alloy composed primarily of copper, about 89%, aluminum, 5%, zinc, 5%, and tin, 1%. This alloy gives the coin its distinctive golden color while maintaining durability and resistance to tarnish. The coin has a diameter of 24.25 millimeters, a thickness of approximately 2.38 millimeters, and weighs 7.80 grams. The edge of the coin is milled, finely grooved, which helps with identification by touch and prevents counterfeiting. Like all 50 euro cent coins in the Eurozone, it shares a common reverse design and a national obverse design. On the obverse, national side, of the 2008 issue, the coin features the coat of arms of Malta. This emblem includes a heraldic shield with Malta's national colors, white and red, along with the George Cross in the upper hoist corner of the shield. The George Cross was awarded to Malta by George VI in 1942 during World War II in recognition of the bravery of the Maltese people under heavy Axis bombing. The coat of arms also includes a mural crown above the shield, symbolizing fortifications and the island's defensive history, as well as olive and palm branches representing peace and victory. Beneath the emblem, the word Malta is inscribed, and the year 2008 appears below it. Surrounding the design are the 12 stars of the European Union, arranged in a circle, symbolizing unity among member states. The reverse, common European side, of the coin was designed by Belgian engraver Luc Louix. It shows a stylized map of Europe with the denomination 50 euro cent and the large number 50 prominently displayed. The map design was updated in 2007 to show Europe as a single landmass without national borders, reflecting European unity. Because Malta adopted the euro in 2008, its coins already feature this newer common reverse design. The reverse also includes the initials LL of the designer. The mintage of the 2008 Malta 50-cent coin was relatively high because it was the first year of euro circulation in Malta and coins were needed for general circulation. Millions of pieces were struck for everyday use. The coins were minted by European mints under contract, as Malta does not have a large domestic minting facility for high-volume euro production. Most examples found today are circulated coins, meaning they show signs of wear from use in daily transactions such as shopping, vending machines, and banking. In terms of value, the standard circulated 2008 Malta 50 euro cent coin is generally worth its face value, euro 0.50, because it is common and still legal tender throughout the Eurozone. However, uncirculated coins, often labeled as UNC, that were preserved in mint condition may carry a small premium among collectors, typically ranging from €1 to €3 depending on condition and demand. Coins included in official mint sets or special presentation folders from 2008 may be valued slightly higher. Nevertheless, this coin is not considered rare in standard circulation condition. Collectors of euro coins often aim to collect one example of each denomination from every Eurozone country, and Malta's first-year 2008 issues are particularly interesting because they represent the country's euro debut. First year of issue coins can have historical significance even if they are not scarce. The 2008 Malta 50-cent coin symbolizes Malta's economic integration into the European Union and participation in the single currency system. Malta had joined the EU in 2004, and adopting the euro was a major economic milestone that required meeting strict convergence criteria regarding inflation, public debt, exchange rate stability, and interest rates. The artistic design of the Maltese Euro series was chosen through a public consultation process. Maltese citizens were invited to vote on proposed national symbols to appear on their coins. The coat of arms design won selection for the 10, 20, and 50-cent coins. Lower denominations, 1, 2, and 5-cent coins, feature the Najdra temples, while the 1 and 2 euro coins show the Maltese cross, another important national symbol. This makes the 50-cent coin part of a coherent thematic set representing Malta's identity, prehistoric heritage, national emblem, and traditional cross symbol. Because Nordic Gold is resistant to corrosion and maintains its color well, most 2008 next top. The 50 euro cent 2011 coin is part of the standard euro coinage system used by countries within the euro area, officially known as the Eurozone. Introduced as part of the Common European Currency Framework, the euro was launched electronically in 1999 and physically entered circulation in 2002. By 2011, the euro had already become one of the world's most important reserve currencies, used daily by hundreds of millions of people across Europe. The 50 euro cent coin is the highest denomination within the cent series, 1, 2, 5, 10, 20, and 50 cents, and plays an important role in everyday cash transactions. Like other euro coins, it has a shared reverse, common European side, and a national obverse, country-specific design. Therefore, the full details of a 2011 50-cent coin depend on the country that issued it, since each euro area member state features its own national design while maintaining uniform technical specifications. Technically, all 50 euro cent coins share identical physical characteristics regardless of issuing country. The coin is composed of Nordic Gold, an alloy made primarily of copper, approximately 89%, along with aluminum, zinc, and tin. Despite its golden appearance, it contains no actual gold. The alloy was specifically selected for durability, resistance to corrosion, and distinctive electromagnetic properties that allow vending machines and coin-operated systems to recognize it easily. The coin has a diameter of 24.25 millimeters, a thickness of about 2.38 millimeters, and a weight of 7.80 grams. Its edge is uniquely designed with alternating smooth and finely milled sections, also described as Spanish flower edge design, allowing for easy tactile identification. This is particularly important for visually impaired individuals, as euro coin denominations are differentiated by size, thickness, and edge patterns. The reverse side, common European design, of the 50 euro cent coin was created by Belgian designer Luc Louix. Since 2007, including all 2011 issues, the reverse features a revised map of Europe that shows the entire European continent without internal borders between EU member states. This replaced the earlier 1999 to 2006 design, which depicted only the European Union as it existed prior to its 2004 expansion. The updated 2011 reverse includes the denomination 50 euro cent prominently displayed, along with 12 stars symbolizing European unity. These stars are inspired by the flag of the European Union and represent ideals of harmony and cooperation rather than the exact number of member countries. The obverse, national side, of a 2011 50 euro cent coin varies by country. For example, a Spanish 2011 50-cent coin features the portrait of Miguel de Cervantes, honoring the author of Don Quixote. A German version from 2011 displays the Brandenburg Gate, one of Germany's most famous landmarks, located in Berlin. A French 2011 issue may depict La Semouse, a national symbol of the French Republic. Italian coins often show classical art motifs such as the equestrian statue of Marcus Aurelius in Rome. Each Eurozone country selects imagery reflecting national identity, culture, or history, while maintaining the common technical structure required by European regulations. All 2011 coins also display the year 2011 and the issuing country's name or abbreviation. By 2011, the euro area consisted of 17 member states, including countries such as Germany, France, Italy, Spain, Portugal, Greece, Netherlands, Belgium, Austria, Finland, Ireland, Luxembourg, Slovenia, Cyprus, Malta, Slovakia, and Estonia, which adopted the euro in 2011. Each of these nations minted its own 50-cent coins dated 2011, though mintage volumes varied widely depending on national economic needs and demand for coin circulation. From a numismatic perspective, the value of a 2011 50-euro-cent coin depends heavily on its issuing country and condition. In most cases, coins found in circulation are worth only their face value, 0.50 euro. However, coins in uncirculated, UNC, brilliant uncirculated, BU, or proof condition can carry a premium, especially if preserved in official mint sets. Some smaller countries, such as Malta, Luxembourg, or Estonia, often produce lower mintages compared to larger economies like Germany or France, making certain issues slightly more desirable to collectors. Proof coins are typically struck with specially polished dies and planchets, resulting in sharp details and mirror-like backgrounds, and are sold directly by national mints. The economic context of 2011 is also historically important. That year fell during the European sovereign debt crisis, when several Eurozone countries faced financial instability and high government debt levels. Countries such as Greece, Ireland, and Portugal were under significant economic pressure, and financial markets were closely watching the stability of the euro currency. Despite these challenges, euro coins such as the 50-cent piece next top. The 50-euro-cent coin, 2018 issue, is part of the common circulation coinage of the European Union and belongs to the euro currency system that was introduced in non-cash form in 1999 and as physical coins and banknotes in 2002. The euro is used by the countries that form the euro area, often called the Eurozone, and each member state issues its own national version of the coins while sharing a common European reverse design. The 50-cent coin has been in circulation since 2002, and the 2018 version follows the standard specifications established by the European Central Bank. The coin has a distinctive golden color, although it is not made of gold. Instead, it is struck in an alloy known as Nordic Gold, which consists of approximately 89% copper, 5% aluminum, 5% zinc, and 1% tin. This composition gives the coin its characteristic color, durability, and resistance to corrosion while keeping production costs relatively low. The coin weighs 7.80 grams, has a diameter of 24.25 millimeters, and a thickness of 2.38 millimeters. One of its most recognizable physical features is its Spanish flower shape, meaning it has 7 indentations around the edge rather than being perfectly round. The edge is plain, smooth, without reading or lettering, which distinguishes it from some other euro denominations. The common reverse side of the 50-euro-cent coin was designed by Belgian artist Luc Louix and depicts a map of Europe. Since 2007, the design has shown a full map of Europe without internal borders, symbolizing unity and cooperation among European nations. The denomination 50 euro cent appears clearly on the reverse, along with the 12 stars of the European flag arranged around the outer ring. These stars represent solidarity and harmony among the peoples of Europe. The 2018 coins continue to use this updated map design rather than the earlier pre-2007 design that showed the European Union before enlargement. The reverse is identical for all euro area countries, ensuring that coins can circulate freely across member states without distinction in daily transactions. The obverse, national side, of a 2018 50-euro-cent coin varies depending on the country of issue. Each Eurozone country is allowed to design its own national motif, provided it includes the 12 stars of the European Union and the year of issue. For example, a 2018 German 50-cent coin features the Brandenburg Gate in Berlin, symbolizing unity and peace. A 2018 French version depicts the Semeuse, the sower, an enduring symbol of the French Republic. An Italian version shows the statue of Marcus Aurelius on horseback from Rome's Capitoline Hill, and a Spanish coin features the portrait of King Felipe VI. Although the images differ, all versions are legal tender throughout the euro area regardless of the issuing country. This shared legal status reflects the integrated monetary policy governed by the European Central Bank, headquartered in Frankfurt, Germany. In 2018, millions of 50-euro-cent coins were minted by various national mints across Europe. Mint marks on the obverse side can indicate where the coin was struck. For example, German coins may carry mint marks such as A, Berlin, D, Munich, F, Stuttgart, G, Karlsruhe, or J, Hamburg. These small letters help collectors identify the mint of origin. The mintage numbers vary widely depending on the country's economic needs and replacement of worn coins. Some countries may produce higher quantities due to larger populations or greater cash usage, while others mint smaller numbers. From a collector's perspective, the 2018 50-euro-cent coin is generally considered a common circulation coin and typically holds face value unless it is an uncirculated, UNC, condition, proof quality, or part of a special mint set. Proof coins are specially struck using polished dies and blanks, resulting in a mirror-like background and frosted design elements. These are usually sold directly by national mints to collectors rather than entering circulation. Condition plays a major role in numismatic value. Coins that have been heavily circulated may show scratches, discoloration, or wear on high points of the design. The purchasing power of 50 euro cents in 2018 was modest, representing half of €1. It could commonly be used for small everyday purchases such as newspapers, small food items, or as change in cash transactions. Although electronic payments have increased in popularity across Europe, euro coins, including the 50-cent denomination, remain widely used in many countries, particularly for small retail transactions and vending machines. Security features of the 50-euro-cent coin rely mainly on its unique shape, metallic composition, and standardized dimensions, which help vending machines and coin-handling devices authenticate it. The electromagnetic signature of Nordic Gold alloy allows machines to distinguish it from counterfeit or foreign coins. Counterfeiting of lower-value euro coins is relatively rare.